Leo and I on this channel have a history of minor characters developing paranoia, psychosis, and then venting to me and Leo.
Yes. It's the thing that happens once the fame hits. It hits hard. They get DMs. Those assholes. I mean, some of our fans are creative. They might DM your work. They might DM your mother. They don't give a shit. They don't discriminate. So then you start thinking a little bit like, damn, dude, was this the right thing to do? Was me being in a Danny Mullen video detrimental to my future? And it's funny who actually cares about their future, because these people.
Or they love it, and they love it so much they think they're the next rock and roll god, like Rat Dick Ralph.
We've seen Rat Dick Ralph. He was asking to be in threesomes. I mean, who just opens with that? You know, he was just opening with let's have a you could eat my ass or my girlfriend's ass. He was offering.
He was just cutting to the part of.
I was referring though to nasty nigga Noel, who.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we explained this for the audience. I think Leo and I were a little hush-hush about it afterwards because we didn't want to make the situation worse. What happened was the situation in Compton where we held a vigil for the fallen El Diablo, rest in peace. How did he go out again, Leo? What was the cause of death?
I believe well, to quote nasty Noel, he got smoked.
Smoked? You think that's on the coroner's report?
He got smoked. Oh, guaranteed. It was the guy was like, another one got smoked.
It says it on his tombstone.
I use it all the time now. On his tombstone, dude. He got smoked. We feel it felt so bad he got smoked.
It says El Diablo, 1993 to 2012. R.I.P. This man was smoked. I think he died 2012.
He got smoked.
Maybe a little more recently. But nasty nigga Noel started texting Leo, and then Leo was relaying it to me that nasty nigga Noel was supposedly receiving death threats over the vigil on the streets in Compton.
Yeah.
He said that
worried, you know.
And it was hard to sort out, Leo, because sometimes he'd be telling me that it was nasty nigga Noel's enemies who didn't like that we were paying him respect, and therefore they were going to hunt down and smoke nasty nigga. But then sometimes he was telling me it was El Diablo's allies who saw our candlelight vigil as a big sign of disrespect. He was saying both people were coming after him.
Yeah. And, the evidence that he provided to show that he was in trouble, that was where it was lacking. He sent me one time, he said that they tagged his house, or in front of the house, they tagged on the street, but the street cleaning washed it away. Of course, before he could snap a pic. Then there was another time where he had his mom on there who looked so apathetic about the thing. I'm going to do an exact impression of his mom talking on the camera. Yes, Noel, he is in trouble. Can you take the video down? And I was like, I'm sorry. It doesn't look like she really believes that you're in trouble. Get out of Compton, you know what I mean? But I was worried about the kid. But then, he never provided evidence, so we never really ended up taking the video down.
And that's what he wanted. His primary demand was that the whole entire video come down. And it wasn't even an ask nicely kind of thing. He clearly hadn't read How to Win Friends and Influence People recently. It was basically like, hey, anyhows, my life is in danger, man. Can you take the video? No, he didn't even say, can I take the video down? He said, take the video down and you're going to lose a lot of views, but this is my life here, Holmes. And
he did.
Leo and I didn't want to talk about it on the podcast because we didn't want to provoke the wrath of these minions who we thought were circling Compton looking for nasty nigga. But then after all the things that Leo just described, he would send Leo videos such as him smoking crack.
I don't know if it was crack.
At 3 a.m.
He would be smoking some kind of substance. I don't want to say it was crack, but he would be smoking something. And then I'd be like, hey, man, you got to go to rehab, my man. You know what? Because we loved Nasty and Miguel. We thought they were going to be correspondents on the podcast. I guarantee you they would have done another video. They honestly, if they played their cards right, both of them could be running the smoke the fuck up in the morning YouTube channel and murdering.
A morning
they could be
podcast.
Smoke the fuck up in the morning. Smoke the fuck up in the morning.
Smoke up in the morning. Smoke the fuck up. Dude.
That would have gone number one on the Billboard Hot 100 charts.
Number one. Dude, Miguel would have been a star. Nasty too, man. They could have been running Compton. They could have been the only YouTubers in Compton, dude.
I know you think I'm just a smoked out fool, but the truth is I have a lot of dedication. That's what he said to us,
they do.
Back to us after we were leaving Compton.
Yeah,
what I was getting at, though, the reason for this entire tangent is that after Marty McFly, the up-and-coming Canadian YouTuber who we spoke to a couple episodes, after his encounter with fame, all of a sudden, I saw a bunch of fans went and left comments, many dislikes on all of his videos.
Yeah.
After that, he started sending me these frantic messages, and I've been on vacation, so I ignored a bunch of them. I thought, I don't want to fucking deal with this idiot. But then I finally saw one where, I'm just going to read it now.
Let's do it.
This is what I got. Well, if the video didn't have sound, the cops are talking to me tomorrow at 1 p.m. His grammar is way worse, by the way. I'm just reading it in proper English. So I understand it here. I have a bunch of death threats, so I have to put Facebook on deactivate. I'm going to get this sorted out with cops. As to death threats, hate pages, and all the hate call, prank phone calls I'm getting. If you have any legal advice, please let me know. I couldn't read it in proper English. It still came out all fucked up.
I heard it in Marty McFly's voice, by the way. I don't know if anybody else did, but I heard that whole thing in Marty's voice. It's been so long since I've heard Marty's sweet voice. I'll never forget Miguel or Nasty Niggas. Those are always going to be with me. But we're going to talk to Marty again. Don't worry. He's going to refresh me. Yes.
So I messaged him because it's kind of funny. We're reeling him in here. I'm playing Danny Cochran here to bring up the famous O.J. Simpson lawyer. I said this.
Will you please?
Can we call you again on the podcast today? Yeah, man. How long before the podcast? I'm halfway, like Kyle.
That was like Miguel.
Nasty
that was like
Noel.
Miguel.
Yeah. That's a combination, a Canadian Miguel.
Yeah, about to start. Okay, let me. He said, "Cool, dude. I'm gonna stop doing a voice. Just know things are still heated about my last prank. All of Canada's on edge. I can't legally talk about my last prank. Just know that." And I said, "Of course, man. I'm here for you." Obviously,
all right, so can we do a little? Let's take a wager. How long until you get him to talk about the prank?
Oh, after I make the first threat of hanging up on him if he doesn't talk about it, which is going to be in a minute.
In a minute, yeah. I figured a minute.
Okay, because I tried to get him to send me the video that this is all about. Because at first I thought he was just talking about his podcast appearance. He's so paranoid and drugged out. He thought people were coming after him because he was on the Leo and Danny show. Leo tells me, though, well, Leo, why don't you go ahead and tell me?
Well, I saw a video. I didn't watch it in detail, I'll be honest, but a couple. Leo DeTavio and Danny Mullen, they asked me if I would suck some dick. Or I would suck their dicks. He said that at a church. So wherever that was going, it was going in a crazy direction already. And he had a dildo in his pants, apparently. And
I'm sorry to interrupt you. How many people were at the church? Was it during service?
It was gigantic. 250, dude. It was the biggest service I've ever seen, dude. Dude, he did an absolutely epic video. To be honest, it was pretty fucking epic, dude. I just couldn't take it seriously. I was like, this guy just said that I asked him to suck dick in front of a church. So,
also, fans of this show, we understand technologically this isn't ideal. I'm up at my parents' house. I brought my better microphone. It wasn't working. Leo, well, technically no longer benched from COVID, is still just being careful, taking one more week off. Mm-hmm. But next week, I'm going to be back in LA. Leo, it's going to be a week or two since he is tested negative from COVID. So we'll all be back at my house, broadcasting out of the studio. It's going to be great. And also, forgive this technical failure, but I am going to speakerphone. Oh, no. I got to block my number before I speakerphone call Marty McFly. Yeah, I'm gonna reel him in. I'm gonna be really comforting and fatherly.
Oh, please do. Please do. I would love that if one day your pops could do these for us.
I'm calling him.
Leo, maybe end your video
Hey, guys.
and bring it up again.
Hey, guys, I have him on the phone. Marty, can you speak up, man?
What's going on, buddy?
Leo, Austin, can you hear him?
Yep, loud and clear.
Yes.
Marty, I heard about your situation, man, and I'm real worried. Yeah. Even though you're a son of Canada, I feel like you're a son of Danny Mullen, too, and I want to get you taken care of, buddy.
Really appreciate that, Danny. Honestly, buddy, it's been a heck of a fucking week.
Yeah, and I know you said you couldn't, under any circumstances, talk about the video, but let's talk about the video. What happened?
You decided to do a funny prank at an undisclosed location.
What kind of business was it, Marty McFly?
I don't feel comfortable talking about it too much, Danny. Honestly, just because like things are still not really dealt with, and I'm unsure of what the hell's happening with the whole situation. Yeah. So it wasn't the Sacred Covenant Bible Church in Edmonton?
We call it a mosque.
Was it a mosque? That's a good. Was it a temple?
A temple or a mosque?
Like you probably, I heard Leo say the first word first.
Okay, it was a church, Marty. Let's cut the charade. What happened at the church? Marty, I want to back up a little bit. I want to hear about the Italians, if that's what you said. I'm not really sure. But I understand you walked into this church in the middle of service, and I understand there were hundreds of people there, and you had a strap-on dildo, and you went on some tangent about me and Leo blowing you?
Or you wanting him wanting to blow us?
Sorry, people. We're contending with really bad internet. I guess we keep cutting out. Our apologies if we skipped over anything. We're trying to keep note of where the internet cut out and then refill you in on that information, but it's not going to be perfect. So, Marty, just to summarize in case anybody missed anything, you walked into a church with a dildo on, talked about blowing everybody in the Danny Mullen crew. What happened next?
My speech, I tried to down the bottle of wine. That's when I kind of got pushed off the stage.
You got on stage?
Yes, dude.
Leo, you saw this video and you didn't tell me?
It wasn't filmed really good, and I couldn't even really see him on stage. You kind of just heard it.
Okay. Marty McFly, if you're going to pull a stunt of that magnitude, you need 3 cameramen, one of whom has to know what he's doing. It sounds like you fucked this up. He had some kid from a local lumber mill filming with a Motorola flip phone.
There's a couple of having some difficulties with their camcorders, especially the SDs converting to their format. So when we actually went back and we thought we had more footage, none of the cards were actually reading on the camcorder. So the only footage we got was one.
Was that Leo?
That's what I mean. Like he got it was great. It wasn't great footage, and that's why you lose. So I got to up my game too. Like you lose people when it's not well filmed, I think.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the only SD he was worried about was sucking dick, judging from his speech.
So, dude, hey, Marty, ask him, Danny, ask him if he has the speech written down. If he could read us that speech that he did, I know it's written down somewhere. That would make my life so much better.
Marty, just like every president, we know you have a speechwriter. That sounds much too sophisticated for you. Tell us who helped you and then produce the script. We want to have it read right now.
Or you could send it to us.
I will tell you guys right now exactly what was said. So,
Damn it.
as I was there on the microphone, what I listen, well, I'm not even reading, I'm saying exactly how it was said. A reading from the full San Marty McFly Bible, section 4, paragraph 3. Danny Mullen, Leo DeTavio and Danny Mullen called me out to church. The reason why I'm here is to say all my sins. And then I said something along the lines, I would suck I'd suck Danny Mullen's dick, Leo DeTavio's dick, him and Nicky's dick, Andrew's dick, and Austin's dick. What else did I have that I see in that?
Marty.
I mean, it's not a bad prank, Danny. It's not a bad
It's
prank.
not.
It's pretty
I'm
good.
gonna say this is a big jump in content from when he was standing on the back of his Pinto drinking a beer.
Yeah, dude. He took his opportunity and he did his best prank possible, and I like that. I gotta respect it. It's really good.
Massively. It's like when humans discovered iron. That's how far he's moved ahead here.
It is. Danny, we got to figure out what the dildo had to do with anything. Where it's a mysterious dildo involved.
Was the dildo poking through your fly, Marty McFly?
Well, I was receiving the bread. I had everything kind of tucked away in my tuxedo.
Oh, no. So you actually attended the church and what about the process of, I don't even know what that's called, when you're collecting the wafer and drinking the wine and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Communion.
I just kind of stood there
For
the entire know that, right? So, like, I definitely do have the right to take the bread. So, as I was approaching the guy to receive the bread, he was just giving me a fucked up look, staring at my cock, and like, I was kind of trying to talk.
Danny, I can't hear it too well. You got to tell me exactly what he's saying. What did he do?
I apologize. So he said while he was taking communion, let me know, guys, when he's being too quiet. Marty, if you're on speakerphone, also be really loud for us because our.
Yeah, you guys off speakerphone.
There we go. But what he said, Leo, is that one of the priests or something was staring at the bulge he had in his pants suspiciously while he was taking communion.
He just had a huge dildo in his pants for no reason as a prop. Just a prop, huh?
Okay, so what happened? The guy was staring at your dick, and then you just hopped up on stage and started announcing this?
No, what ended up happening is, like, there is another ceremony, actually the baptism going on, so I respected all that stuff. I waited for the baptism to stop.
If he did it at the baptism, I would have, you should have done it at the baptism, dude.
No.
They said it's now or never. So I just right down on the Bible and said, fuck, I said.
He said he would suck all of our dicks, dude. Oh.
Okay, well, I'm glad that's the first thing a newly baptized baby heard. It started its life right then, and those are the first words it heard on earth. Marty McFly, did people put their hands on you after you yelled all this stuff?
What ended up happening, man, is everybody was staring. Like, I'll rephrase this. There was no baby or kids in the church once I did that. That's one of the things that I made sure. But after I said that speech, I kind of got pushed off the stage by the priest, kind of got a little too close and was going to give me the look, and that's when I pulled up the bottle of wine. They're like, he kind of like looked at me and he's like, this is the church, please, we're trying to end the mass and trying to finish. So that's when I kind of looked over at him and I was like, all right, I'll give you the respect. You gave me my 3-minute speech that I wanted to do. And then I proceeded to walk off the stage, and then I did something where this big and large thing was kind of out. I screamed fucking woo and ran out of the church.
Okay, and when did the police get involved?
Honestly, they didn't get involved that day. So I guess what happened is a bunch of this is where it starts. Like, a bunch of the people that actually go to that church called the cops, like, the day after or two. And, they called me and contacted me and said that I had a meeting at 1 p.m. with a sergeant there.
Weait, how did they contact you? How did they contact you, Marty? Do you live in a town of like 1,000 people where everybody knows where you live?
No, man, just people recognizing me in that church, man, because, like, I used to go there since I was 6 years old, you know? Everybody was like,
You went to your local church that you've been to your whole life. And
his home church.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. This is the funniest thing ever.
It's pretty funny.
It's funny.
Marty, so how did the meeting with the detective go?
Fucked up, man. There was no meeting. What all he said to me was, this meeting has been canceled. You're free to do what you want for the rest of the evening. But what ended up happening is the sergeant called me back and he said that meeting was canceled because now it's going to be pushed up to a hate crime.
A hate
They're
crime?
full of shit. Actually, it's Canada, dude. I don't know what the hell happens up there.
Yeah, they actually released that shit.
What was hateful about it? Did he take out the cock at some point or no? Did he take out the dildo? We need to figure that out.
I did. But I guess what was hateful, you guys, was the ass comment by someone on my team when he said,
Your team.
No, it was just part of like what was said. It wasn't truthful. It had no meaning behind it. It was just said just for funny comments, you know?
What was said, Marty? You really need to speak up into your phone, though.
Yeah, what was said?
When we were back at my apartment and we were kind of talking in my living room there, Yanni kind of someone said that fuck the Catholics at the end of the video.
Somebody said fuck the Catholics? Why?
Yeah,
that's where you crossed the line, buddy. You crossed the line when you said fuck the Catholics, dude.
I was going to say maybe they construed it as an anti-gay hate crime, but the way he was talking about blowing us all, it was clearly pro-LGBT.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely not a hate crime because, you know what? I have his out. Danny, I have his out. Marty.
What do you got,
Marty, you have to come out of the closet and make it believable. Tell everyone you're a homosexual. They're not going to put a homosexual behind bars. Marty, you got to say that you blew all of us in Los Angeles.
I know you think this is a comedy show, but Marty, my dad, the Honorable Judge Mullen, is a Superior Court judge in California. What Leo is saying, it's called winning the sympathy bid. It's in jurisprudence 13.7-B2. I've read the book myself. It's actually a legitimate thing. If you're charged with a hate crime and you can prove you're a member of an even more marginalized group than the group you hated against, according to this section, you're innocent. You're absolved of your crime. Does that make sense? So what I need you to do right now, Marty, is go to your Instagram. And I need you to put up a picture of yourself, and I need you to write a caption. We're going to help you compose it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Danny, how many gay guys has your father ever convicted in his entire career?
0. And my dad was actually in cahoots with a lot of the defense attorneys. They would burn crosses in front of black people's lawns. They would go to the synagogue. They would rub their dicks all over the cradles. And my dad would be like, just plead homosexuality. Just plead homosexuality.
I mean, Danny, I feel like, Papa Mullen, he might have some contacts in Canada. Maybe we can make a call for Marty,
Yeah. Oh, we got this, Leo.
Yeah,
but I need Marty to do one thing first.
Yeah, he's definitely got to make a post.
Okay, Marty, I need you to take a picture of yourself giving the peace sign, a selfie. Really simple. Don't worry about the lighting. And let me know when you've done that.
Be shirtless. But it's shirtless because it's more gay that way, I think. Shirtless.
Hey, Marty, I know you're up in Canada. You have like 2 hours of sunlight every day. I'm sure you're not in very good shape. We're going to need you to take your shirt off for this photo, though.
Actually, Danny, let's make him be in his underwear, Danny. We might as well. I say he should be in his underwear.
Marty, I know your legs are whiter than the fucking sun, but I need you to take your pants off. Yeah.
Just be in your underwear, kid. Just get in your underwear, buddy.
And also, I'm seeing on Marty's Instagram right now, he's reposting mine and his private conversations in the direct messages. Between us, Marty.
Marty. And Danny, I think, Danny, maybe we should give him a little costume piece. I'm sure he has a scarf in Canada. I think he should be in his underwear wearing a scarf.
Marty, I need you to scour your mother's closet for a neck piece.
The funny thing is, I'm not with my mom. I live in a different house, different fucking city almost.
You have a scarf. Leo's right, though. You're in Canada.
You have to have a scarf.
What if I get a garbage bag, bro?
Sure. You know what?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you can. What's he? Is he gonna make a necklace out of a garbage bag?
Yeah. Go ahead, kid. Go ahead, Marty.
I was going to have him make a garbage bag vest like a hobo or like a merchant poncho for somebody in a sports game.
Yes.
We need to show his beautiful body, right, Leo? We need to see it.
Absolutely. And, I'm sure he still has the dildo. I think he should be holding it. He should be holding the dildo that he did the prank with.
I agree with that too. Marty, you really need to work on your Instagram presence. This is awful. He commented on a Steve Will Do It video, and I'm not even going to read the comment. It's all in capital letters, and there's no punctuation. And he just screenshots it and just puts it on his Instagram as a post.
Yeah, it's
awful to look at.
I went to Marty's Instagram, and I was not impressed. I didn't even add him. If he was a little better, I would have added him.
I just followed him. I did it.
All right, I'll follow Marty too, dude.
Okay, Marty, let us know when you're shirtless in your underwear and you have a garbage bag scarf.
I got a garbage bag scarf, dude.
Okay, and I know it's cold, but is it possible to get yourself at all aroused?
A little bit. I mean, this is going to be in front of a lot of people. Me and Danny are going to share this to our stories. So.
Yeah.
Brady boys.
It's called chubbing up.
Chub it up, buddy.
One could say getting an unfair advantage, but if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, like they say in sports.
Right. That's right. That's right, dude.
Okay, I need you to, first of all, chub up, get your dick some blood flow, and then you're just going to take a selfie of yourself, Marty, and you're going to let us know when you got a good selfie.
And make sure that you're feeling that gay vibe, Danny. Make sure that he knows that he has to make it look a little gay, you know? It can't just be a normal selfie. Yeah. Maybe make the pose. Maybe give him a little I feel like a little bit of the hip out.
You just asked if his cock should be out for an Instagram photo. Leo, what do you say?
I think we say yes, dude. I don't know, dude. If he doesn't, he's going to be banned. He's going to be banned.
Let me consult with my dad real quick, Marty. Hey, Dad? Yeah, Daddy? There's this kid Marty on the phone from Canada. He wants to know if he should pull his penis out on Instagram. Well, tell him to fucking do it. That's the only way he'll be found innocent in a court of law. Thanks, Dad. Hey, Marty, I just talked to my dad, and he's saying you got to do it.
Listen, do it, buddy. Nipples can be on Instagram. Cocks can be on Instagram. It's like Twitter. You can put porn on Instagram now.
I don't think that's the case.
If they can show breastfeeding, you can be in the snow with your willy hanging out.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
You're in Canada, dude. I got nothing.
Marty, yeah.
If you say you're gay, they can't ban you, so it's cool.
Absolutely. They can't ban you from Instagram if you say you're gay. Austin's right. I've read about it.
I think Marty's good, man. If he says he's gay, and it's not like he did this at a synagogue or a mosque. He did it at a Christian church. We're not oppressed.
Listen, Marty. Go for it.
Marty, can you please take the picture right now, send it to me over Instagram, and I'll give you the thumbs up or thumbs down, and then we'll go on with what's next.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, cool. Take the picture.
All right. Snap away, kid. I don't think this is going to happen, right? There's no way. There's no way, dude. But Marty could be the most epic member of the crew, dude. Who knows?
I love this guy. This guy's definitely going to be in a video within the next couple of months.
Yeah, he's out of his mind, but it's in a great way, really.
Don't worry about finding the perfect shot. Sincerity is important here.
You get some top
when
lining.
people, it's like, Leo, when celebrities get Me Too'd, or when somebody says something racist and it comes out on video, like remember when Jonah Hill called that photographer a faggot? Yeah. Your apology video has to be low budget. It makes you look more humble.
You have to be humble.
And this cock picture should be equally low budget.
Oh yeah. I say like if you stay away from LED lights, I want like the worst light bulb in your house. Use the shittiest lamp, the oldest lamp, and that's it.
Like one that runs off whale oil.
Yeah, something old. If you have candles, Marty, if you could just light a bunch of candles, dude. fuck lights, dude. Just
Marty, okay, just get fucking naked, dude, and send me a picture right now.
let's go, dude. And make it look gay.
Talk to you, buddy.
Send it over Instagram, dude. Over Instagram. I gotta take a look at it.
How you do?
I don't know what to make of this.
Oh my god, dude.
He just hung up on me. He's
the
in
fuck?
Canada. He doesn't know how to work technology. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. At the very least, we can get him to post a picture without his dick out,
Without his
confessing
dick
he's
out.
gay.
I actually
What's
have.
What do you have, Liam?
I'm gonna DM you a picture. I have him with his dildo out that he sent me in the
Okay.
DMs. Yeah, you could put this up on the pod, Austin.
Send
Let
that to me
it
too.
you.
Yeah, that's something. Send it to Austin, too, so he has access to
I
it.
will. I will.
I don't know what we're waiting for right now. I don't know how reliable Marty McFly is right now. I'm
I
going to
don't know
say,
either.
where's my pick? This guy's classic, though. You know what I think we do? I think we go to the Airbnb that Fan Riley has. I need to have sex, Danny. The big football player
Bailey?
for me his birthday.
I would love to see that guy
Or
again.
Bailey. I'm sorry, I called him Riley. Yeah, we go to Bailey's Airbnb, which is in the Pacific Northwest, and then we
Oh, yeah.
bring Marty McFly down from Canada.
You fucking
us.
nailed it. That
That
is
would be
epic.
awesome.
Oh god, we go
And
there
we-
to the air.
We need to fly up girls. We need to get girls there. Oh my God, what is this?
My god,
I
girls
need
for them to
some
interact with.
pussy.
Look at that, dude.
He sent me a it's he's covering his dick with snow. It's pretty funny. We can probably insert this, Austin, so this will be on display for you guys by the time the podcast airs, but I'm going to call him back right now.
Oh god, that's so funny.
I'm going to say it's not good enough. It's pretty funny, though.
It's funny.
Bye.
Hey, Marty,
Yes, sir.
I just talked to my dad, and he says statute of limitations L Liberty Code dash Swan Song says that your penis needs to be revealed.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, just listen. Watch a little porn. Go full throbbing cock for us. Fuck it, dude. Listen, Marty, go full throbbing cock. Send us a picture, and we'll go from there, dude. At least if it's going to be in front of a lot of eyes, it's got to look as good as possible. Go full throbbing cock for us.
For us.
Yeah, and get rid of the snow, Marty. Come on, man. It's just me, you, and Uncle Leo.
Yeah, I mean, oh god, I can only imagine one thing being funnier than no. Could you build a quick snowman and then be doggy styling it?
No. Hey, Leo, he doesn't have all night. Come on, he's a busy man.
He doesn't have all night. I would just like to see that for myself on your own time. Marty, hit me up with that picture, doggy styling a snowman.
Marty McFly, can you actually show us? Have your cock out in the picture. I think it'll really strengthen your legal defense.
Yeah, definitely. And are we going to use the term faggot to describe himself? Like I think in the caption, maybe he should describe himself as a faggot, a big fag.
Yeah, I don't think they'll believe it unless he uses the strongest language.
Exactly, because only a gay man would be okay with that kind of language.
And he needs to say he loves the Catholics.
And
He
I
does.
think at some point he needs to reiterate that he's going to blow everyone in the crew. Also,
That'll be good. Marty, what's our progress? How close are you to sending us a naked picture? Are you getting hard? Why 30 seconds?
Yeah, dude, Marty, are you stroking your cock
He's
to
getting
try to
up.
get hard enough to show us? Oh God, I am dying.
I think he's getting hard.
He's trying to focus.
Also, I think we need two different pictures. One cock out, one just the brains. I just want only ball sack out. Just the ball sack too. We might be able to post. I think ball sacks are actually 100% allowed on Instagram, so you'd be fine.
Okay, we can make it one of those catalog posts where there are 3 or more images.
Yeah. Oh my God. He should do 3, and it should be absolute. Oh God, that's funny.
Marty, you there for us, buddy? Marty.
He's gonna finish real quick, dude. He took the pic and now he's to finish.
He's gonna finish all over his phone.
Yeah, we can't risk him getting blue balls.
Look at this. Look at this picture, guys. I'm blocking his dick region, but this is generally what it is.
Oh my God. No, dude.
He's not hard in this one. This is the one where his dick is in the snow. You can see the root of the penis, though. You can see the root.
That is so funny.
Marty.
He's just taking a selfie. Dude, Marty deserves some fucking clout at this point, dude. He's done a lot. Of course I would suck Danny. Of course, I just can never get that like enthusiastic. Of course I would suck Danny Mullet's dick. Of course I would suck Danny Mullet's dick.
Well, I sort of understand it. Marty. Marty, where's my picture?
Oh, dude.
I'm sending it, bud. He says he's sending it. Let's see.
Okay.
Eagerly awaiting on Instagram. Awaiting its arrival. Refreshing. Nothing. Refreshing. Nothing. Starting to grow impatient. What gives? Savage Prank Films.
Come on.
Alias. Nothing.
Danny?
What?
Okay. It's sent in a private photo. Oh, no. He sent me a picture of just his nutsack. What happened to your full dick? What happened to your full dick? Come on, Marty. Marty, Scout's honor. I won't screenshot it.
Come on, dude. It's just you're definitely gonna screenshot it, right? 100% screenshot it. Yeah. Dude, this has to go on your Patreon, maybe, dude. We got to put the nutsack on the Patreon.
Marty, I can see because you only sent me a picture of your balls that you're too afraid to pull Leo's take on this thing. So here's what we're gonna do. You with me, Marty? Marty? I think he keeps running off to grab more petroleum jelly or something to stroke himself with.
He's trying to switch to a porn tab and get up a little more.
I guess. Yeah. I'm just going to tell him to enough pictures. We need to make him do this post.
The post needs to happen.
Yeah.
maybe with the one. Yeah, dude. It needs to happen.
Okay, Marty, listen to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you ready to post the picture with the snow? That's the one I want you to post to your Instagram. So I'm going to have you get it into position to post, but I'm going to help you with the caption. And Leo and Austin might make suggestions. What was that?
Righty, boss. So we were going to picture.
Add both pictures if you don't mind, Marty.
Yeah.
You laughed uncomfortably, but are you actually going to do it? Okay, great. And let me know when you're ready to punch in a caption.
Maybe should I write it for him, Danny, and just send it over so he can just copy it, or
we can post it on the spot, Leo. It's a more audio.
Oh yeah.
Exercise.
Of course.
Are you ready to go, Marty?
Ready?
No, you're not going to post it yet, because I have to caption it with you. Okay. It's going to be in accordance with Penal Code Blue 42 Burger King Niner 1. You have all that? In accordance with Penal Code. You know how to spell Penal Code? Blue 42, just like the color and the digits.
Yeah.
And then Burger King, but burger is actually spelled It's spelled with an H. It's a German last name, and then hyphen King. King is another last name.
Yeah, I remember that. It's from Burger versus Roe. That was a great case. That case changed.
Burger versus King, Leo. Burger versus King.
Burger versus King. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, sure. And you're going to say, in accordance with all that stuff, I'm coming out of the closet to all of my loyal followers. Is that good so far, Leo?
I like it. I would then add. So once he finishes that,
we're gonna add. Let's just let him. Yeah, let's let him type for a little bit.
Yeah,
let us know when you're finished with that.
Let us know when you're up to date, buddy.
To all my loyal followers is what I put.
Great, Leo. We'll let you handle the next sentence. I'm having a little writer's block.
Nice. So I was thinking. So he said he came out of the closet, right? That sentence was that's written?
Yeah.
Not yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, that sentence is written.
That sentence is written. Okay, this is what I want. Nothing would make me happier than having Danny Mullen, Leah Tavio. You could tag all our Instagrams for this. Danny Mullen. Nothing would make me happier than to have Danny Mullen, Leah DeTavio, Indlin Iggy, Fan Jerry, and Austin Slosher bukkake my face.
Alrighty, Inlet, Iggy, Fan Jerry, and Austin, you said, right?
Yes, and Austin. Bukkake, that's Bukkake, my face.
Leo's pretty familiar with spelling that word.
Oh, yeah, that's a good word. I think, actually, I might have spelled it wrong. The fans will let me know if I spelled it wrong. So what do you have so far? Why don't you read it back to us loudly?
A wise idea.
No. Read it back to us.
So, code Blue 42 Burger King. I'm coming out of the closet to all my loyal followers. Nothing would make me happier than having Danny Mullen, Leo DeTavio, Iggy, Baron Jerry, and Austin Coffee. Did I miss anything?
No, we're not done yet. Say that this should prove that I am in no way, shape, or form anti-Catholic. And then I think my dad's gonna add something too. So just let me know when you're done with that.
Okay, what did you say last name?
This should prove. Well, I'm just gonna simplify. This should prove that I'm not anti-Catholic.
Yeah, I like it.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna ask my dad if he's got any advice for you. One second. Hey, Dad. Yeah, son. This kid Marty McFly he's posting this apology thing saying he's a homosexual, so his anti-Catholicism won't come off as a hate crime. Do you have any suggestions? Tell him to say he swallowed so many damn loads, the back of his throat looks like a fucking spider cave. Okay, Dad. Oh, I get it. Like the webbing. And, yeah, that's gross.
That is gross.
All right. Hey, I don't know. It's a little crude for me, Marty. What do you think about the line about the back of your throat looking like a fucking spider cave?
I mean, I think it's good, Danny. I like it.
Okay. Yeah, just maybe throw something about the spider cave up. And then I think we're ready to post it, Marty. We're going to post this right to your wall. And you have the nut picture in there too, huh?
I think, Danny, what if one of the hashtags was I'm a faggot? Would that be too much? If he hashtagged I'm a faggot, is that out of control?
You know, I'm not in the mood to put the brakes on anything tonight, Leo.
Yeah.
So sure.
I think so. Marty, make sure you put I'm a faggot and maybe add Happy Pride and I love Dick. A few of those. Just think of the gayest hashtags you could ever think of, and I want you to write those in there. You got it, Marty?
Oh yeah.
As far as circular proximity for Pride Month, we're the furthest away on the calendar possible. But still, Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Yeah, I want to maybe mention something about how much better Grindr is than Tinder or something, but no, we're good.
I think we're overloading this.
Yeah, we're overloading it. Yeah, so come up with some good hashtags. And then tell us when you post it because I'm going to share it on my story.
So this is what the whole post is. In accordance with the penal code Blue 42, Burger King, I'm coming out of the closet with all my lord, but nothing would make me happier than having. Oh, let's see.
Nice and loud now. Nice and loud, Marty.
Alrighty, dude. Let me just make this one little correction here.
Yeah, no typos. Come on, Marty. That's happy.
No fucking typos. This is big, dude. This is huge. Honestly, so he doesn't live with his parents. Fuck. I just want to know who Marty's parents are now, you know? You know?
One's an anesthesiologist and one's a science professor at a prestigious local university.
Dude, how funny would that be? Bailey and Marty would just...
All right, I'm refreshing. Post it right to Savage Prank Films Instagram.
Come on.
Oh, where's the nut picture?
Oh, shit.
I really wish you would have posted the nut. At least post a story of your nutsack, Marty. All right. I'm going to read this aloud right now for the fans to see how it shit. In accordance with penal code Blue 42, Burger King. You didn't quite pick up what I was saying.
Yeah.
I'm coming out of the closet to all my loyal followers. Nothing would make me happier than having Danny Mullen, Leo DiTavio, Inlanigi, Fanjeri, and Austin. Bukkake, my face. This should prove that I'm not anti-Catholic. The back of my throat looks like a common-loaded spider web. Hashtag love dick. Hashtag suck dick. Hashtag happy pride. All right, Marty. Well, I think your legal troubles are over.
Absolutely, dude. You don't got to worry about anything. I would say when the sergeant comes over, the faster you can get that post in front of his eyes, the faster you're going to get out of trouble, buddy. Right, Danny? I mean, come on. We've done it before.
Yeah. I think the storm of prosecution is blown over. Nothing but blue skies for Marty McFly.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, it would be great. What if we could film the interaction with the cop? Yeah, that would be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, we're going to need you to set up a GoPro if Officer whatever his name is comes over. But Marty, all right, we're going to let you go, man. I'm sorry. I'm not even so sure that the audience can hear you clearly.
Yeah.
It's been great talking to you, buddy, and we're going to meet you in person very soon.
Great, Danny. I really fucking hope so, dude. Honestly, like you guys probably have heard, that would be my fucking Christmas dream come fucking true, boys.
Well, it's not going to be in time for Christmas. Maybe Kwanzaa, though.
Kwanzaa.
Hey, you want to know what I'm going to do for you for Kwanzaa, Marty?
Buddy?
I'm going to FaceTime you in blackface.
Jesus. Danny, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know it in Canada. It doesn't exist. Well, actually, their prime minister did it, so in Canada, it might be more acceptable. I mean, right? Is that what the prime minister did it, dude?
Somebody important. Yeah, I heard that too. All right, Marty McFly, we're going to let you go.
It's not a prime minister.
Later, man.
Justin Trudeau.
What is dude, Austin, what do you call, Trudeau, what do you call the leader of Canada? Is it the
Prime Minister?
Prime Minister? It is? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Austin, can you mark this down? I'm going to go post real quick. Can I tell you guys something?
Yeah, sure.
What?
I think of myself as a pretty tolerant person. You know my dog, Henry?
Oh, God. Yes, we know your dog, Henry. A lot of people have been very worried about Henry.
Why were you worried about Henry?
Well, people said that in the last picture, it looked like he had just been maybe sodomized. And I mean, there's a lot of, the kids love the jokes about you fucking the animals, you know what I mean? And, we just don't want it. We don't want it to become truth. That's all.
He did look sort of traumatized in that picture. So I won't say that their fears are entirely unfounded. But no, Henry was playing with my aunt's dog, Blue. I was up at my aunt's beautiful, beautiful house. Leo was seeing it firsthand on a little writing vacation. Very, very productive. Mm-hmm. About 3 scripts to upcoming videos just fell out of me like dysentery.
Wow.
Yeah.
I saw Henry, though, mount and try to fuck the male dog Blue like 5 times.
Oh,
and this is what I don't want you guys to judge me about. I've lost respect for my own dog.
Oh, come on. Why? Because he went a little gay?
I think of myself as the kind of guy who would have a gay son and would be fully supportive of his choice. But I, without consent of my conscious mind, just respect my dog less now.
Come
I love
on.
him less.
God, that is not true. You have to take that back. That is not true. In
It's
fact,
weird.
Danny, right now, call your mom and tell her that. Tell her that over the phone to your mother, and don't tell her that
We
she's on the
probably
pod.
kill these speakerphone bits, Leo. 'Cause I'm not
Yeah.
even sure the fans can hear what's going on.
God, that'd be so funny. I want to hear you say that to your mom and see what she thinks, because I know that Miss Mullen would be upset at you. She would be very, very upset that her son is saying these kind of things about Henry.
Another thing, too, you guys might be able to dig this. I jotted down a list of things I wanted to talk about. A lot of them are more important than the dog thing and the thing I'm about to mention, but it's all I can remember. There was this chick who got tagged on a girl's Instagram photo who was clearly a little chunky, but just had a giant set of knockers. And I went to the girl's Instagram page and scrolled down, and nothing on her own profile. Keep in mind, I just saw that she was tagged, and that was the picture. That's the picture where her tits were out. Nothing on her own profile advertised her tits. And I got to thinking, if you're a fat chick and you cover up the one positive thing you've got going for you, your rack, then what's the fucking point?
Holy shit. Oh, maybe.
What is
It's self-love.
a fat chick with a big set? It's amazing, Leo. A fat chick with a big set of titties can automatically become a 7. But when she starts wearing a FUBU ski jacket or an Abercrombie & Fitch sweatshirt, she gets knocked all the way down to a 3. It's a dramatic tumble she takes.
I'm just thrown off by the FUBU ski jacket. Who has a FUBU ski jacket?
I was just up in the mountains.
No, they're not. A for us, by us ski jacket. White people are wearing them, Danny. Really? FUBU
Black people.
ski.
Listen, Leo, they dominate basketball. They dominate football. Why not skiing?
Holy shit. You know, this is funny because I remember you told me about this once when I showed you who I mean, it's mean to say, but a lot of baseball players, for some reason, have unattractive wives. So I showed you Chris Bryant from the Cubs. His wife, I mean, look, I'm not trying to be mean. She's not that attractive. But you looked at her. Yeah, let's pull her up.
I'm going to pull her up right now.
It's Chris Bryant with a K, K-R-I-S, and then Bryant. And here, I'll try to get her. This is mean, but whatever. You know.
All right.
There, Chris Bryant, 17. And then there she is.
By the way, what you guys?
Jess Bryant.
What you guys? I got it. Oh, and I got Chris Bryant, Chicago Cubs.
So yeah, her. Yeah, you pick up. So it's Jess Bryant.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jess Bryant. Yeah, no, I got it, Leo.
Oh, good.
But let me see. What did you think about Jake Paul calling Conor McGregor's chick a 4, though? I thought that whole call out
was bullshit, huh?
It really was.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Pretty funny.
I liked it. I mean, he went nuts doing. I mean, I thought it was a little mean spirited. I don't like the calling of his wife a 4 because that is like the most loyal chick ever. I love Conor's wife. He's cheated on her so much, and she is fucking there for him. She posts shit about him, like the best shit about him, and she was there when he was nothing, dude, and he was like a piece of shit. So I love that chick.
I love her, man. She just lets him walk all over her. It's great.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, fine. It's that old machismo that my father taught me. But either way, all I'm saying is she's one of the great ones. And looks don't matter in the end, dude, because everybody gets ugly. And Jake Paul's dating like fucking Julia Rose is banging everybody on the side, dude. Come on.
You don't.
Yeah. What's up?
I will say, Jake Paul could be doing absolutely nothing. He's got 20 mil in the bank. He's got a mansion. He's got 2 Lamborghinis. Yeah. But he's managed to make himself into a very competent boxer. He would knock me the fuck out.
He's good. He's big. He's about your size, dude, 185. He trains with a couple guys that are pretty good. I mean, I think this is if it's going to go 8 rounds, you want to do 8 rounds with Conor. If Conor waits 3 rounds, I think he would be gassed. I don't think he's running 6 to 8 miles. He probably drinks.
Conor would knock him out in the first.
Yeah, you would hope.
He's a good. Jake Paul looks like a good amateur boxer.
He's a good amateur.
Conor McGregor's timing and striking, as far as his left hand, it's legitimately world class. Well, maybe not in the maybe not in boxing, but he's
Yeah, in
knocked out some
boxing,
really good MMA
It's a little different in boxing. I will say this, Danny. I was not. First of all, Jake Paul's about fucking 20 pounds heavier than him. I don't think it's going to matter a lot, but in boxing, it could. I think that Conor should make him come down and win. What's up?
Conor fought at 170 pounds at one point.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, I think Jake Paul's walking around like 190, 195, and he trims down to 185, I think.
How tall is Jake Paul?
Probably 6 foot, I think, 5'11". We could look that up.
I don't know why that's size.
But this is the only thing I will. Yeah, you like the showmanship. You like the WWE factor.
Exactly. What were you saying though? I want to hear your take on the fight.
I was going to say that the only thing that would worry me is like, dude, because of the different fighting. Like when you do UFC, you have to worry about people taking out your legs and stuff. So in the Mayweather fight, and I don't care what anybody says. He had zero power with the 12-ounce gloves. He didn't really plant and throw like a good bomb. He had no chance of even hurting Floyd, and that's why Floyd let him hit him. Like he hit him more than like the last 5 fights he was in. He hit him like I think he landed like 80 punches. But all I'm saying is if he can't hurt Jake Paul and Jake Paul's bigger than him, it would be so devastating for the UFC if Jake Paul knocked out Conor McGregor or hurt him.
I think Jake's going to be bloody in the face with a busted by the third round, and then they're probably just going to call it after that. I mean, Jake got in that fight with KSI's like geeky brother, and Jake won the fight. His face was all fucked up. Like I feel like Jake's going to get his ass kicked. He's a pretty good amateur boxer, but he's not going to be able to fight Conor McGregor.
I would hope because the UFC would be fucked if he loses, dude.
And this is why I say I would bet almost everything I own on Conor winning, but that's why this business model works is we would all pay $20 to watch just to find out what happens in the event that Jake Paul somehow pulls it out. Or even if Jake Paul just gets that'd be great.
Yeah. What do you think is going to look? I think Mayweather or Logan Paul is going to last 2 rounds and Logan's going to get cut. I don't know that he'll go down. He's 200 pounds. But he's going to get cut because Floyd's going to hit him in the face so many times. He'll get cut. That's what I'm going to call. I think Logan Paul's going to have a big gash.
I've watched one Floyd Mayweather compilation on YouTube. I can't even remember watching all of the Logan Paul fight. I'm not much of a – well, he's going to lose. If Logan Paul – I mean, if Floyd Mayweather wants to win, he's going to win.
He won't be.
He's still running 6 miles a day. So yeah, he's still fucking.
Logan won't be able to land a single punch on Floyd.
I don't think he'll land a punch exactly. Floyd is literally one of the best defensive fighters ever. He's in and out of the pocket way too fast because he runs 8 miles 5 days a week. So his legs, his heart rate can be super high the whole fight. He's just bouncing around, and he's got the Philly shell.
Yeah, and Pacquiao's real small and fast too.
There it is, dude. There it is.
Able to dodge
the Philly
all that
shell,
shit.
Baby. That's some Floyd. That was the Philly shell, baby. And dude, when we go to Pittsburgh, maybe we should go to Philadelphia, dude. Philadelphia, do a Rocky. Let's do a Rocky video in Philadelphia.
Up the stairs.
Austin, what went down for your birthday, motherfucker? Our podcast producer, by the way, has freshly turned 21.
Yeah.
Can I say that I did a little video for him? I just want to say this. Austin enters another world when he does his virtual reality. Danny, you got to go over and try the virtual reality at Austin's house. It's scary. It's the future, bro. Like people are going to just go into another world and they're going to be fat and they're going to just be like fed through tubes. They're going to live in a virtual reality world. It was nuts in there.
What goes on? What happens in Austin's virtual reality? Is it one of those Oculus goggle sets? What is
exactly? You put the Oculus goggle in. You can see your hands. You can pick things up, put them in. You can put them in your back pocket. Then you walk around and there's these fucking aliens that pop out at you and you have to shoot them. And it's like, and then you have to reload when they're like really getting up on your ass. And you go around and it's just like, Austin's telling me numerous times he's been on there what he thought was 20 minutes. And he looks at the clock and it's 2 hours. And that happens all the time.
Yeah.
So Austin, is it fun or is it just a novel experience and you're putting it on for, I don't know. Is it as fun as playing RuneScape, I guess is what I'm asking, or are you just doing it because it's new and weird?
No, it's past the point of being new and weird, and now there are 2 or 3 solid titles that would normally be like full-fledged $60 games like Call of Duty, but work for VR. Like the game we were playing was Half-Life, and you have to physically unload your mag, grab one from your backpack, put it in, cock the gun. It's really, really insane. You'll be surprised whenever you try it. It's way further.
Danny, if you listen, as like an older, like I never was a huge video game guy, but I was blown away by the detail, the way you can move around in it. Like I can't imagine in 10 years what virtual reality is going to be like. I can't fathom what it's going to be in 50 years. It's going to be
The porn is great.
I wonder about it. Because I'm always paranoid about what industry changes are going to disrupt comedy or make us have to shuffle up our shit. When are we going to have to start producing content for VR?
I already know how to do that.
I don't know if comedy, I mean, maybe you can attend a stand-up show in VR. It'll feel like you're right fucking there.
Danny, tell Austin, Danny, you have to listen more. That Austin told me that he'll watch a movie with his buddy in another location, and they sit in the VR in the same movie theater, and they watch a big screen. Did you even know that existed? I had no idea you could do that. Did you get what I'm saying?
They look over and they see each other, even though they're in separate locations?
You'll have avatars.
Yes.
Oh, you're an avatar. Okay.
You're an avatar, but you see it. Tell him, Austin, tell him about the thing you can fuck. You can fuck with one of them. You buy a machine.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
What do you fuck, Austin?
Fan Jerry should fuck in virtual reality.
Well,
that'd be fun. No, or in Lenigi, I don't know.
You basically just like you find a VR porno that is from the perspective of like whatever pocket pussy, like you know those little asses that you can buy at like Spencer's and shit, like a little. No, okay, but say like you put that on your desk and you're fucking a doggy style, then you could just watch like VR porn with it. But then they have more complicated ones that I saw at a convention.
You have to go out and acquire the pocket pussy and fuck it, and then you're just watching porn with that.
That's where
I thought it was able to make like an orifice in Facebook, who was the inventor of Oculus. I thought they sent you out a little thing, sort of like a, I don't know, like Tony Hawk Ride. You had the little skateboard that came with it. I thought Facebook sent you a pocket pussy.
No, it's not from Facebook, but I went to Anime
Oculus is by Facebook, right? Oh, the porn.
Yeah, but
he has a different one actually.
There are like third-party like robot asses you can fuck, and they'll move around and shit. Kind of like those things that jack you off along with the porn. So like you could have one of the dick jacker offers and then the girl's hand in the video is at the same rhythm. So I've got another invention in mind, but I don't want to leak it on the internet. What's up?
Does the girl in virtual reality complain about your big dick at all?
They say that I can't do anal because it's too big, which is unfortunate.
Oh, yeah.
So is this just way better than masturbating regularly?
I haven't gotten to experience it yet, but probably. It's probably better than real women. Like, they talk less.
I'm reading a book right now about entertainment. It was written in the 90s, and it is worried about entertainment advancing so much that, like Leo said, we're not going to want to live in the real world. If you're a fat slob who works at Subway, in virtual reality, you can go on a Vegas trip with a girl with fake tits underneath your arm while you're taking a limousine to a bunch of nightclubs. Like, that'll be a virtual reality game. It'll be called Vegas High Rollers.
Danny, after seeing the way it's advanced, and it's only $300, the system that Austin had, I truly believe that it's going to be a dark future with some virtual reality where people are not going to be wanting to live in this world. They're going to live in the fantasy virtual reality world 100% after I saw it. And trust me, if you go and check it out, bro, you're going to be like, damn, dude, this is not what I expected. How quickly it's advanced. It's nuts. I'm
optimistic. I'm optimistic because the more people have to work from home over Zoom, the more people are in their virtual reality world for entertainment, the more valuable our content is going to become.
Oh, yeah.
Where we're going, living out people's social fantasies, because nobody's going to have to do anything anymore. You don't have to go to work. You're going to have a home gym. Gyms are all going to be shut down and shit.
Yep.
You're not going to know what it's like to look somebody in the eye and have a conversation. And that's what we're there for. Yeah,
that's right. That's what we're here for.
I have
this sucks doing this remote. What's up?
I have pitched you guys this idea before because I shot a virtual reality documentary that I'm still editing. It's just like 16K footage, so it's like a pain in the ass. But you could put one of those 360 VR cameras like in the middle of the podcast room, and then it could just be like you're sitting in the room with us, and you could look around to each person. Like there are applications for it for comedy that we could use, and I do actually know how to do that stuff.
That sounds sweet.
Yeah, let's ask the people in the comments, dude. If you guys would want to be in the room, like virtual reality, while we're all podcasting, write some comments. Let us know because that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I know you guys are all
like Airsoft Fatty. You can sit on
Airsoft Fatty. That would have been hilarious if he was if you were virtual reality in there.
Yeah, we could do it. We could just have like a Leo and Danny Show VR channel and then just post them there.
Austin, your sister followed me on Instagram, the stylist girl. Will she cut my hair? Can I hire her?
Yeah, you can.
We've talked about this before, but she bailed on me. We had an appointment. She canceled $100 hour before, which was hugely unprofessional.
She got in a huge fight situation with my other sister and my mom, and then they were all fucking crying and shit, and then Naomi was like, I can't go anymore, and then like the next day she was like, you know what, Austin, just tell your friend I'm sorry, like it's only $100 anyways, like I can't do
that is why I am all in favor of the glass ceiling. You give a woman a job and there's always a chance she just breaks down in tears and doesn't do it.
If it's that time of the month, if she's riding the crimson wave, she'll fucking, rage hell, dude. God.
25% of the time, Leo, you can't trust them. And then another, 18% of the time, I'm not a scientist, they have a baby they need to take care of.
Exactly.
It's taxing on the economy.
And who's going to, not
on hiring Mexicans then.
Right. And these women, they don't have maids. They got to do the cleaning. They got to do the cooking. You know what? After they don't have time, they just get flustered. They can't multitask like we can.
But I'm going to give her a second chance, Austin, because my hairstylist, it was the weirdest thing. He was gay, and he was married to the guy at the front desk. It was a couple. But then I came in the second time to get my mullet trimmed, and they weren't looking at each other. They weren't talking to each other, which was a big contrast from the first time where they're like, honey, can you put on that song by The Cure that I really love? Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely, baby. And then next we're going to have Susie and the Banshees. The second time the energy was hostile. It was like Leo and his girlfriend after a parking lot blowjob. Just one, I'm sorry.
God damn it, dude.
There are so many comedic tropes we can fall back on this podcast.
There is.
The third time my hairstylist was insulting to me. I came in with a mask on where it has two options. You could go over the ears, but then also for more security, you can tie it around the back of your head. I had both, and he lost his shit because I had a string around the back of my head, and obviously he couldn't cut my hair at that point. But then he told me, he started freaking out. I was like, it's all right, man. I can just take off the string here. Now we're good. And he's like, I'm sorry to be so rude, but people come in here and they wear those. And it's like, what the fuck are you thinking? And I thought, right, God. Okay, I'm not going to associate with this guy probably again, but I'm too lazy to find the new stylist.
Oh, dude.
And so I called 3 months later, and the front desk guy, who was his husband, said he was gone, said he just disappeared.
Hey, write him a Yelp review, dude, please. I think you should compose a Yelp review right now.
Well, he's gone, so I would be harming the business.
Oh, you're right. You can give him 5 stars, but the Yelp review is just talking mad shit about that guy.
I could do that, as long as their average stays strong. Austin's gone. We might.
What was I going to say? So
I'm still here. Man. My camera.
How's your hair looking right now? Is your hair getting pretty long or what?
Yeah, it's long.
Oh, yeah, it's super long, which I just need to get it trimmed up. Yeah, Austin, what if your sister cuts my hair live in studio?
Yeah, she could do that. She's in Vegas right now for like 2 months, but she'll probably come down to do that if it's on the video.
Will she? That was the promise last time, too, that she would come down from somewhere that was like 20 times closer.
You should fly her out, Danny.
I'll talk to her about it.
Danny, you should fly her out, then do a hidden camera and try to Harvey Weinstein her. hidden camera, try to Harvey Weinstein Austin's sister. Why not?
That'll make things a lot easier.
As a joke.
That'll make things a lot easier. What?
As a joke, you know, you could just come out, hey, I was joking.
That's always a defense to a Me Too.
How about this? You fucking fly her out. She's meeting you. You tell her to come into the podcast room. Derek and Austin head to toe naked for no reason.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure Austin, the guy who wouldn't look at his brother's penis, is going to be willing to show his dick.
Oh, God.
Austin, come back. Turn your screen on. This is bullshit.
I'm trying to. It's my phone's internet now.
It's the internet at your house, dude. It is the worst internet ever, dude. The Danny Mullen house internet, terrible. I think it's because it's the Asian that you, dude. I pick it up on my phone. I did it one time and it always doesn't work. So I have to just not use it. I actually get off the Wi-Fi.
My YouTube videos upload faster there than anywhere else.
All right.
Which is the most important high-speed function I have.
I think it has something I think it has something to do with Ben. I think Ben is he's always fucking around with wires and shit. It's just in his culture. It's his cultural thing.
There is a difference between internet that's fast and internet that's like stable. So it could just be a stability thing. I've had that issue here before, where it just would like cut out and then come back in.
Why don't we be fucked up Spectrum guys for a video? We should be internet salesman or something.
That'd be funny because everybody has Spectrum. If you go to their door like you're a Spectrum employee,
it's a monopoly. It's a fucking monopoly, dude. The internet. Those pieces of shit. Why is that allowed? We should do a fucked up like repairmen and just hit. Danny, you could hit on the wives while I distract the guys or something.
No, we could tell them that we've been looking at their internet history. Like if it's their wife opens the door and be like, triple dick asshole underage. Like, why are you searching this stuff? Like, we're going to have to shut your internet off.
That's pretty funny.
We could go, we could strictly just go up and accuse people of having child pornography as Spectrum guys.
That'd be pretty good.
Absolutely. I'm down. And again, fans, we apologize for the situation. We'll all be in the same building again next Monday. Yes. And you'll see that next Tuesday. But unless anybody else has anything to say here, I think we're about ready to wrap up.
Do you want to talk about my birthday for a second? I got a pretty good story from it.
Let's hear it.
Does it involve Derek? Or as Leo calls him, Dylan?
Yeah, it does actually.
Yeah, good old Dylan, dude.
Yeah, so I brought Derek. I was like technically underage gambling the whole time because I left my fucking ID at this Tinder bitch's house. And I think she's trying to sell it for Molly or some shit. She won't hit me back up and give it to me.
I mean, it's the least you could do after you tore her pussy with your 8-inch cock.
I didn't even get to, bro. She said she was a lesbian and that she had only had sex with one dude, so she was like nervous. We made out a little bit, but she fucking stole my ID. Anyways, Derek didn't have an ID either. And we went to this one hotel because a fan from my live streams, his mom works there or something.
Back up a little bit. Is he a fan from your live streams, or is he a Danny Mullen fan who's filtered down to your live streams?
The latter.
Thank you. Just wanted to clarify that. You're pulling a Fan Jerry. Fan Jerry in one of his videos once did this move. He was about to launch into an anecdote. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, I film a lot with this guy, Danny Mullen. And I saw that, and I wanted to throw my laptop against the wall.
No, he didn't. That little bastard.
Like, Danny, I'm going to look into this guy. Let me pull up another tab here. I'm like, Danny, how do you spell the last name? Is it I-N-E-N? They fucking know, Jerry.
Fucking Jerry, dude. That little bastard.
But yeah, he was watching my live stream, and he offered to give me this hotel room. So I said, yeah, and we went over there because we already had this other place booked that my friend got like comped or whatever for gambling. And we walk in, we're there for maybe 20 minutes. We do a bunch of dabs in the hotel room, and then we go downstairs to gamble. And immediately Derek and me and the other guy, who all don't have IDs, get caught from like the security. And a cop is like, he says, are you under 21? And Derek misheard him and said yes, like a fucking idiot. So the cop like holds Derek there. He's like, you need to wait right here. We all kind of start like moving in different directions and like lead the cop to this like intersecting area where the hallway splits into 3 in the middle of the casino. And Planet Hollywood is like a giant mall surrounding it too. So it's like a labyrinth if you've ever been there.
It's confusing over there. I know what you're talking about.
All at the same time, me, Derek, and the other dude split. And the cop tries to grab Derek's arm, and he kicks his arm away and does this like little maneuver that he learned on the internet and bolts down the highway.
Wait. Derek learned a move on how to escape the police on the internet?
He learned like a move that if someone's trying to grab your arm, how you go like on the inside and like push their, like, I don't know exactly what he did, but he did that to the cop. And
imagine
he bolts through the casino, goes up this escalator that leads to a dead end. The cop meets him at the top of the escalator. Derek's like, okay, it's cool, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to answer your questions. And then immediately busts down the escalator and runs through the whole mall while me and the other guy are trying to escape as well. Well, Derek has all of security on the phone. Like, they're all like on edge looking around like, we got a runner. That's what the cop kept saying. And Derek's just bolting through. It probably took him 3 minutes of just sprinting to get out of the building because it was so big. And eventually we reconvened and we were good. And he escaped getting like a misdemeanor or whatever it would have been.
I thought you guys were all Blue Lives Matter and shit. That's A.
We hashtag B, fuck the police, cuz.
I forgot your choice in music. But B.
I'm not really being serious.
I don't even think it would have been a slap on the wrist if you guys just would have stood there and apologized and been cooperative. He would have turned you loose in probably 2 to 3 minutes.
He was calling backup. He was on the walkie-talkie like, yeah, we have a blah, blah, blah. I'm going to need...
They always do that.
I didn't want to deal with that shit.
Other people know the situation because dispatch just probably heard there was an incident about unattended kids.
Well, we were also really worried because we had weed on us, and the guy we were with, his mom works there, so we didn't want to like get him fucked.
Danny, let's make Derek go to Vegas with us. He has to turn himself in.
I think so.
No.
Yeah, I mean, congrats. It's like a penalty in football. If you hold an edge rusher and your quarterback doesn't get sacked and the ref doesn't see it, thumbs up. No. But if you would have got flagged, aka thrown in the slammer, I think that would have become like a felony. So it seems a little too risky for me. That's like the opposite of my philosophy when dealing with cops.
I thought Derek was turning himself in. He was playing mind games with the cop that tricked even me. And as soon as I saw Derek just fucking
What mind games did he play with the cop?
He was like, yeah, okay, I'm good. I'm sorry. I'm just scared. Like, he was acting like he was really scared, and then just as soon as the cop like let his guard down and kind of turned away for a second to speak into his thing, Derek just bolted off, and then he tried to grab him and he didn't grab him. It was pretty epic. It was awesome.
He's been studying Wing Chun on the internet. How fat was this cop?
He was a little husky.
It seems that way. It does.
Well,
but it was a good thing.
Nice
good time, all things considered, for my birthday.
Yeah,
it was good.
It seemed to shape up great.
I lost like $400 though, so that sucked.
What's that? You lost $400?
Yeah.
Why are you getting into gambling?
It's only a couple Pokemon cards, Danny. He's fine.
I'm prone to addiction.
Slang a Gyarados, slang a Venusaur. He's back on Main Street.
Dude. He's good.
I used to gamble a lot on RuneScape. That's where it comes from.
I'm actually glad though, Austin, because you won when we went for my birthday or for our end of the year party. And I think you had this delusion that you're always going to win when you gamble. So I'm glad that Vegas stung you a little bit.
It's going to win every time.
Most of the time. Dude.
You're gonna
most of the time, it wins every time.
It wins every fucking time, dude.
Every time. Nobody ever wins anything in Vegas.
I got screwed up on those digital blackjack machines that are a scam because I couldn't actually sit at the real tables. So I got fucked.
I want to gamble, dude. I went and sat down and fucking gambled when we were in Vegas this last time, and I just got no joy out of getting sloppy drunk, staring at some cards while an expressionless Asian man shuffled.
I have never ever seen the appeal of gambling as much as other guys. I feel like it's like they forgot that like pussy exists, kind of. You know what I mean? Like when you're about to have sex with a woman and she's attractive, it's you get your heart races a little bit, just like when you're about to maybe hit 21 or some shit. I don't know. Like it's interesting.
Well, I think, Leo, the way we're seeing this is I never stood the guys at parties who played 10 rounds of beer pong
Right.
When there were 10 sorority girls in the kitchen taking shots.
It's the same guys. It's the same guys
Absolutely.
that like to do that are gamblers. Dude, all the guys that I know that really, really get into gambling, one day they like it more than pussy. They like gambling significantly more than pussy, which is strange because I don't know, man. We got to populate this place. It's not completely overpopulated yet.
Yeah, man. I don't get it. To make a significant amount of money that's going to make you feel like, oh shit, I left Vegas with some serious fucking dough. You're going to have to be betting so much money that if it goes the other way, you're going to be depressed for a month about the amount of money you lost.
Right.
Like, I guess I would be like psyched if I left Vegas like $5,000 up. That would be amazing. But to be $5,000 up, I'd have to risk like 10 to 15 grand. Yep. At which point I would probably not be able to get out of bed for a week afterwards. I'd be so depressed.
We should do a video where you put on a big bet for the Super Bowl, and then we film you like freaking out throughout the game. Unless it's a huge party because your team just kills it, but it should be like a big bet, like maybe like $1,000. That'd be a significant amount for you, or what? Like maybe 2,000.
We're gonna say like, dang, we should put down 20 grand of your money on the Super Bowl. And I was gonna say, like, can we crowdsource this money?
I wanted to keep it like about what each video is worth. You said once that a video is worth it's probably worth more now, but like $3,000 to $4,000 at one point a video is worth.
I don't know how much a video is worth, but I've definitely gotten to the point now where some videos to produce cost $1,500 to $2,000 to produce one video.
Wow. Yeah, we're putting
for sure. And if you think about it,
for sure.
The Vegas video more than that for sure. Just recently.
Flights. This Vegas video, a bunch of rooms got purchased. When we went to Reno, we had to get the limousine, the Airbnbs, the hotels.
Yeah. Easily. It's
$100 bucks. So I mean, I guess I could put that. That was a video.
You could put.
We watched the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's part of the budget. Yeah, no, man, I've got some good stuff. I don't want to talk about it too much. I want to keep it a little under wraps. We're talking about doing a live podcast, though. Oh, yeah. Somewhere in the middle of the country, and that'll be fun. That's going to be coming up in about 6 weeks, maybe.
That'll be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm going?
Well, yeah, you'll be going.
Sweet.
You're going to be on tour, Austin.
In fact, I think there's probably some mics for like live performances we might need. So let's maybe look into that before.
And Austin, I know we make jokes about you being fired and there are technological malfunctions on this show. You fuck up in a live setting, you're actually fired.
Okay.
Got that?
Got it. We've done lives.
Dude,
and they were pretty good.
Like that Tom Cruise rant. The Tom Cruise rant? That's going to be Danny firing you, dude.
Yeah.
By the way, that Tom Cruise rant is worth a listen. That rant, it was phenomenal.
Is it a new rant?
It's a new, dude. It happened a week ago. Yes, about COVID. Yeah, dude. He went off on some people. Yeah,
two of his employees were like within 3 feet of each other, and he lost his mind.
Yeah.
I just pulled up on.
He lost his mind.
Yeah.
For 3 minutes. Yeah, he pulled it up on YouTube. It's so
okay.
Cool.
Tom Cruise rant. I'm trying to think. I mean, Scientology's got the word science in it, which would make me think that he would believe in the coronavirus. But then again, I don't know. It seems like religious people don't really buy the whole phenomenon.
Scientology would tell you that if you sat in a sauna for 4 hours, it would like get rid of corona. That's what they believe.
Tom Cruise rant. All right, I'm gonna weigh in on this.
Yeah,
Mission Impossible. One of the funniest jokes is that Mission Impossible 7 is the title of the film.
We're back with Tom Cruise tearing into the Mission Impossible 7 crew over coronavirus protocol violations on
because of the pandemic. This is a movie that even but on the set.
Okay, I gotta see. Oh yes,
willing to take.
We are not shutting this movie down.
In a recording published by The Sun, the Hollywood superstar heard berating crew members for reportedly violating coronavirus safety protocols.
I don't ever see it again. And if you don't do it, you're fired. If I see you do it again, you're gone.
Tom sort of encountered two crew members standing together looking at a computer screen, obviously violating UK protocols that all crew must stand at least 2 meters apart.
I'm going to fast forward.
No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down.
With the film industry nearly shuttered.
Give me the rant.
Big budget movies being released.
Fuck them, dude.
Why does Good Morning America have to shit all over the Rock clip? Give me the good stuff. Here we go. I'm trying one more time, guys, to listen to it. I know this is really bringing the show to a halt here.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's really funny. It goes on for like 2 minutes.
I think I got it.
Studio at night, insurance companies, producers, and they're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs. I don't ever want to see it again. Ever. And if you don't do it, you're fired. If I see you do it again, you're gone. Anyone on this crew does it. That's it. And you too, and you too, and you. If you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies. You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down. It's not going to put food on their table. Okay?
All right. Yeah, I think this is just a classic symptom of an out-of-control ego. I'm reading a book actually on ego right now because, I mean, we all have egos, and definitely I had an ego, and I'm not sure it's gone.
You have an ego, buddy. You got that Danny Mullen ego, dude. It's up there. All right.
It's hard to claim you're egoless when you have a shirt and a hat that say you freed the slaves, and you're wearing one right now.
Yeah.
When you have it, when your ego is running high, though, your attitude is that everything I'm involved in is the most important thing on fucking earth. You don't think about other people. You don't think about the immensity of the universe. You're just like right here, right now, this project, Mission Impossible 7, or I ruined a church service or whatever YouTube video I'm working on, is the most important thing that exists. And that makes you tense and tight, and it wears at your nerves. It's like a kid who's been eating candy constantly, and there's just raw cavities in his mouth. And if anything touches one of the teeth, there's this jolt of pain. Well, Tom Cruise felt one of those ego jolts of pain and just fucking snapped. That's clear as day to me right now.
You think his routine was so fucked this year. He might have also just missed being on set, and that's his ego. But I guess
his main
losing
concern,
it like that though. I don't know if I've ever lost it like that in a public setting, like at a workplace. Tom Brady's lost it like that a couple times.
And the stakes in what Tom Brady and Tom Cruise are doing are much higher than when you were getting your dick sucked selling copiers for Kinko's or flexing with Scott on the one show.
For Kinko's.
He's sort of right, too, because regardless of whether or not you think coronavirus is a real threat, the fact is that if somebody pops and they're positive,
they're fucked. Yeah.
It's going to fuck up the production of the film. It's going to fuck up your football team being able to take the field next Sunday. So I get why he's angry. And Tom Brady's coach, Bruce Arians, the news asked him, what do you think about Tom Brady out there yelling at players in front of the media or in front of all these cameras and all these fans? And Bruce Arians said, sometimes a pat on the back doesn't get it done. And it's true. If Tom Cruise went up to these crew people and was just like, hey, reminder, wear your masky mask. We got $1 billion sunk into the production of this shit piece movie. So it'd be sad if Corona swept through. If he said that, nobody would really get the message. So I'm going to say it here. I'm on Tom's side about this.
I was on his side as well, dude. I thought it was a solid rant. Very good. You got to let loose sometimes.
It's somewhere just below Christian Bale's rant, and it's somewhere far below Mel Gibson's anti-Semitism rant.
Oh, yeah. But it's, it could be in the top 5. Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah, top 5.
People are reacting to this video like they've never had a boss before.
do that? I mean, not in our generation, dude. Not the time that I was working. I've never had a boss yell any time at the office ever.
Yeah.
Have you?
Dude, I did a podcast for this guy in LA that would like fucking lose his mind, yell at me.
Yeah. His name's Danny Mullen, and if you cruise by any Monday night at my house, you'll hear me yelling the same shit in Austin.
That was actually just a clip of Danny behind the scenes that.
This is unacceptable. Your camera switching here is delayed, and you're not focusing on my good side with the secondary cannon. This is bullshit.
Oh god, that'd be dude. I can see the good side of the comment though. That's not a stretch at all. I can see that happening.
That'd be coming from you though, Leo.
Oh, you bastard! I already have the good side. They're all good, buddy. They're all good.
All right. There's no stress or ego about which side from Leo. So no shouting.
I think, dude, probably the biggest ego I ever had was when probably my senior year of high school, when I was like probably the best athlete at the school, and I thought the team the team did kind of suck, and I was like the number 3 hitter and the number 1 pitcher, and I would talk to my teammates really bad. Like I would be like, I wouldn't say like maybe like that, but I would be like, yeah, dude, if you weren't fucking going out last night, you wouldn't fucking miss that throw right there, you piece of shit. I'm the only one that gives a fuck about winning. You know, I'd just be in the dugout berating a guy. I would do that.
Meanwhile, you were slamming rosé with some broad up at her dorm that night too.
That was in college. No, in high school. In high school, I wasn't drinking or anything. I
forgot.
Yeah,
ego. It's important, especially in the early part of your career. I would say it's even necessary. If you're going to take the leap to be an artist, or if you're a dude who's trying to make his way onto a major college baseball team, ego can help you because it gives you the audacity to try harder. If you don't believe in yourself and you're just a spineless, I'm going to go out there and might hit the ball and might not.
Right.
You're not going to get the job.
Nope.
But what in the thesis of this book is that once you achieve some success, then that's when ego just starts to fuck you over.
Right.
They say in sports in particular, Leo, there's a phase of the humble rise. That's when everybody say on the Bulls dynasty is all working together. Scottie Pippen's got Michael Jordan's back, who's working hard to make Steve Kerr look good. But then once they get a couple rings, Michael Jordan starts thinking, okay, I'm the best guy on this fucking team. I'm 30% better than him. I'm fucking 50% better than that guy. And most of all, I'm 90% better than this guy and needs to get fucking cut. Meanwhile, he's not realizing that's Dennis Rodman. That's the guy who's down there getting all my boards. That guy plays an important part of this team. You start analyzing where you stand relative to everybody else. And like we were talking about with Tom Cruise, every game is life or death. So you're tense because you think you're a demigod out there. That's when ego starts to eat away at you, is once you're there. And that's when it's most important to get rid of it, once you've achieved some shit.
Well, good. I'm glad, because this next year, dude, we're all fucking gonna be superstars, dude. We better get ready to check our egos, because you see Jerry's got an ego. Jerry might have the biggest ego of all, and Iggy too. Iggy had a little bit of an ego at some points, Yeah, those two bastards.
We all have, man. It's
we all have, absolutely.
And like you said, when you were a dick to your teammates. When I was at UCLA and I was getting a lot of pussy for the first time in my life, whenever I think back about what I would say and do on a routine basis, I shudder.
Yeah. It's a balancing act between ego and confidence. That's kind of the way I see it. Because you want to be confident if you want to be competent at anything, really. Otherwise, you do well.
Post a lot of douchey pictures.
When? This week?
I posted a super douchey picture.
I saw that. I
like it.
Let's pull it up. I don't even know what to make of that monstrosity.
I just thought it was funny. I had that Cuban cigar, and I saw my mom was wearing this cool jacket, so I stole it from her.
Let's pull it up right here. Make a note to pull that up for the audience to see.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Fucking ego. Let it go.
Let it go, dude.
I don't know. I'm out of profound things to say about the ego. Not that I ever said anything profound. I'm completely out of gas on the subject of ego. We're getting back into this. I'm rusty after my 1 week.
No, you're not rusty at all, dude. It's fine. It's smooth sailing, dude. We're good. Dude, I was laughing. I might have laughed harder than ever at Marty McFly today, dude.
I hope the audience is going to be able to hear
I know. I was going to say, I hope too, because if that's lost in translation, that was some gold, man.
No, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so. He read it.
Did he delete it? He deleted it, that son of a bitch. Or it might have got deleted. The post might have got deleted. I screenshotted it, though.
You can get permanently banned now on Instagram like I did on Tinder, to where it's linked to your phone number and shit, and you can't even make a new account because it like tracks your phone. It's fucked.
Should have yawned.
Why'd you get banned off Tinder? Too big a dick?
I told a fat chick I heard big bitches give good head, and I got banned.
I don't know why he would do that. It's in my video, dude. I don't know why Austin did that, but
because it was funny. Why else would I do it?
That's awesome. I fucking love that. Wait, dude, I miss the Wild West days of Tinder where they would never have had mods. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. Apparently, if you get reported for just being rude enough times, then I've said some fucking horrible shit to girls on Tinder.
We'll mix it. And he was paying for the service, Danny. You were paying for like a premium Tinder, right? Awesome.
I had Tinder Gold, yeah. But I had it from like a long time ago, so I was paying like a discounted rate. Now it's like way too expensive that I wouldn't.
$20 a month, I think now.
Oh, they lowered it. Okay, for a while they made it 30, which was like crazy.
Jesus.
I love how a guy who a minute ago said, "The thing is, you got to be confident but not egotistical." Just confessed to sending a fat chick a message saying, "I heard fat girls suck good dick."
Yeah.
I didn't even really mean it in that bad of a way.
You know, as a 19-year-old, you don't think before you speak a lot, especially when you're horny and you just want to say something like that.
21.
He's 21, I know, but yeah, I mean, he's a young kid still. I mean, look, I wrote the big dick comment. I was like 23, 24, so he's got a couple years. He could still grow, and I learned from mistakes. Learned from me and Danny's mistakes,
Leo, what was the ideal outcome on the "you need my big dick" comment? What did you want to happen?
It's a hazy memory, but what I remember was that she had really disrespected a buddy of mine who I was hanging out with at the time. And I was like, "Fuck this bitch, you need my big dick." We were drunk, and then she blocked me right after, and apparently kept the screenshot for 8 years.
Wait, it was an 8-year-old screenshot that then she brought out?
That's what she brought out 8 years later when I was on The Bachelorette, yeah.
I always thought you sent it during The Bachelorette. That makes the whole thing even more stupid.
Yeah, it's way more stupid. The New York Post, that headline came from something 8 years ago on Instagram, dude, that she screenshotted.
I think when I heard you say it the first time, I thought you were on The Bachelorette 8 years ago.
No, I was not on dude. I was not on no.
Well, I know that now, but.
Yeah. But yeah, that'd be fucking hilarious. I get all this fame and all of a sudden I'm just writing comments all over the world with the blue check. You need my big dick.
That's what I'd be doing, man. My Instagram already looks fucking horrible because everybody just says I'm racist. Like,
a future employer is going to search you. Racist sound guy is the alias that comes up right away. Mm-hmm. But Leo, considering you fucked like 250 chicks, most of whom were fucked in a parking lot, I think "you need my big dick" comment is actually not that bad at all.
No, that man, is for all the experiences and all the things I've done. I mean, I feel like, yeah, man, in person, I think I'm just a nice guy. I'm not fucking a complete scumbag in person. I have some empathy, and I think that I've always been
a limited amount of empathy.
Yeah, some empathy because I did lie to thousands of girls about having to wake up at 4:30 in the morning for my construction job that I did not have, so that I could use an excuse, so they could get out of there and I could get some solid sleep. So things like that, yeah. And pretending, sometimes I'd be so tired I couldn't even pretend to care about what they were saying, after I busted a nut. After you bust a nut, sometimes,
you get that.
You got to focus in. You got to focus in on the conversation, boys. Listen, after you bust that nut, you focus in, ask them a couple deep questions, tell them they're beautiful, and send them with a care package if you can. Maybe some Cheez-Its, something like that.
Cheez-Its. If they're a fat girl, it gets really good dumb, right, Austin? Yeah. Captain Empathy.
Hey, it would have been worse if I said I heard fat bitches give terrible head. There was a compliment in there.
Well, that would have been a smarter tactical move because then that would have been setting her up to prove you wrong. And then she would have been like, nah, and maybe come over and suck you.
You're right. It probably would have worked if I said that.
I'm the real master. Fuck Leo.
I bet she voted for Biden.
I'm no master. Dude. I lost it.
I said I bet she voted for Biden.
I thought you just accused me of voting for Biden.
I think
is that why you've been so resentment?
The Trump girls definitely. The Trump girls, Austin, what are you saying? The Trump girls, they handle the sexual harassment slightly better than the Biden girls, right?
The Trump girls are way more hot, first off.
Trump girls, this is a lesson. I think we've talked about this, but guys, if you're thinking about throwing out a Hail Mary comment or message, a la, you need my big dick, make sure there's an American flag somewhere. Make sure there's no black square for BLM Day or whatever. Because which girls do you think are more attuned to the plight of Believe women? The fucking liberals. Conservative girls, it's a point of pride that they will not contribute to the bullshit Me Too movement. I swear.
Yeah, I mean, look. Even the shit that was on the internet back in the day, just it wouldn't exist today. I mean, we're the only ones keeping it alive. You ever hear of Yucco the Clown, Danny?
Yeah, he's fucking funny.
Unreal. He took out his dick at a club in Don Vito's face and jerked it off. He took out his dick in a club at Don Vito. You remember the Don Vito guy from fucking, what was that?
I remember Don Vito.
Yeah, Don Vito from Jackass.
Convicted pedophile who died in prison, I think.
Really,
but pulling out your dick at a club, he's dead. Pulling out your dick at a club isn't that big of a deal when you're in a clown suit, though, because nobody knows who you are.
That's true. So, hey, maybe we could do that as a video. But yeah, Yucco would just fucking roast everybody. It's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, he had some good material. He was on Howard Stern all the time.
Oh, was he? Oh, cool. Yeah, I was watching some of his YouTube shit. But yeah, he would just go up and just call girls fat all the time. Like, that was his move. He just loved saying girls looked like Miss Piggy, that they were fucking... Yeah. They destroyed the buffet, just all kinds of shit about fat chicks. He would just annihilate fat chicks.
He has a joke. He went up to a chick at a comic book convention who was dressed like Harley Quinn, some superhero character. I don't know who she is. But Yucco goes up, who are you supposed to be? And the girl goes, I'm Harley Quinn. Yucco says, Harley Quinn, more like Harley Davidson, because you're a fucking hog.
Hog, dude. I saw that. Dude, I saw that. Harley Quinn's the Joker's girlfriend. I know that. I'm a big fan. But dude, she was fat though. To be fair, I mean, she was really fat.
You guys ever see the movie Shakes the Clown?
No.
It's a really funny movie about a drunk clown that just fucks everything up. Adam Sandler's in it when he's like super young. He's not the main character, but he's like one of his friends. It's a fucking hilarious movie of this just shitbag crack smoking, like he'd throw up on himself and like wipe it off, and then he's at the kid's birthday party all hammered. It's a great movie.
Yeah, there's a clown in Venice. There's a clown in Venice and Santa Monica that's been there for years, and he's very angry, and he's definitely on drugs, and he just continues to do it. He just like doesn't. I never get him. I never see him get clients because he's so crabby. Like nobody goes up to him ever. He's just in a fucked up clown outfit.
I've worked 15 jobs about 15 jobs as a professional clown.
Every time you're a professional clown.
My name was Zippers.
Zippers?
Yeah. Named after what you I got nothing. Named after the route you access the kid's penis through. Too many words in the joke for me to construct at this hour. It's okay, guys. Let's sign this off.
All right,
guys.
We put forth a decent remote effort. We did our best. We'll be back in the studio again next week.